dive. Today, we're opening up RuiEnglish's 3 timeless values for a thriving world. It's part of their larger guide and really offers, well, a kind of roadmap. You know, in this super fast-paced, always connected world, it's honestly easy to feel a bit lost, right?
Yeah, adrift sometimes.
Exactly. So our mission here is pretty straightforward. We want to pull out 3 foundational, really actionable strategies, things that can genuinely anchor you.
Right, and help build real purpose and trust. Resilience, too.
In your community, in your day-to-day life.
And I think what really jumps out right away is how it's framed. This guide, it doesn't just talk about respect, empathy, and integrity as like nice ideas.
Like ideals, yeah.
Exactly, calls them practical tools, really powerful ones, almost like the essential structure for, how we live, connect, and contribute. So let's get into the specifics.
Okay, let's do that. Pillar 1, respect. The guide defines this as the non-negotiable foundation, like a solid ground for building relationships. It's about actively recognizing the inherent worth, the dignity in everyone, even maybe especially when you disagree.
And the really practical bit there, the actionable piece, is about de-escalating conflict. The source really hits on this idea that respect means, yes, setting your own boundaries, but also genuinely honoring cultural differences.
Ah, okay.
And it suggests starting any conflict resolution by looking for that common humanity first. It's a strategic difference, isn't it, between just being polite and actual respect.
That is a crucial distinction. Politeness can be pretty surface level.
Right. Compliance almost.
But real respect, that actually opens a door for dialogue. And while if respect opens the door, then empathy seems like it shapes what happens inside the room. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a great way to put it. Empathy is that bridge, isn't it? From just thinking about me to understanding we.
Right.
It's definitely more than sympathy, just acknowledging someone struggling. It's about allowing yourself to truly understand and even share their feelings. And that's what turns compassion into, well, actual action.
And this is where it gets quite powerful, I think. The guide points to empathy's role in strengthening community resilience.
Yes.
It's how we can resolve conflicts by focusing on understanding the why behind it, not just, winning the point. But is there a downside? Does the guide talk about empathy burnout at all? Giving too much?
It's sort of implied, I think, in the need for balance.
Mm-hmm.
Empathy is definitely presented as a superpower, but it needs to be paired with self-awareness.
Okay.
The source mentions the strong personal boundaries, which, links straight back to respect. They're essential. You need them to sustain empathy without completely draining yourself. You kind of need to feel seen and heard yourself to properly see and hear others.
That makes sense. It connects them all. They're not really separate pillars then, are they? They're interdependent.
Exactly.
Which brings us nicely to the third one, integrity. Your inner compass, as the guide puts it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's defined as more than just honesty. It's that unwavering commitment, aligning what you do with what you value. Especially when it's tough or nobody's looking.
Yeah. And in a world like ours, kind of saturated with misinformation, shifting stories, integrity becomes the absolute cornerstone of trust.
You really need it.
You do. The guide is clear. This consistent alignment, that's what lets leaders actually inspire people. It's what makes institutions last. Your character, fundamentally, is defined by what you do consistently, not just what you say you'll do.
Right. So bringing it all together then, these 3 pillars, respect, empathy, and integrity, they aren't just, nice words to have on a wall. They're actionable steps.
Powerful steps.
For building a life and building a community that really feels defined by purpose and genuine connection.
So the challenge from the source really is to move beyond just nodding along.
Yeah, passive reading won't cut it. The guide actually asks you, the listener, to pick one. Choose one of these 3 values, respect, empathy, or integrity, and intentionally try to cultivate it over the next month.
Because the quality of your relationships, your choices, it really does depend on making that shift from just reading about it to active, consistent practice.
Makes sense.
And here's a final thought to chew on. Building on that idea of integrity being about action, what's one small, specific step you could take, maybe even right now or tomorrow morning, something tiny to turn one of these timeless values into a measurable everyday practice?